Hey guys, it's Mrs. Pizzo again, and it's time to learn some new Tier 2 words. Your first word this week is conviction, and it is a noun. Now, I know a lot of you have heard the word conviction in terms of convicting a felon of some sort of crime, but in this sense, what we're going to be doing is we're going to look at it as a strong belief. If you have a conviction, it's something that you believe in. It's your opinion, it's your views, it's your principles. A lot of times politicians have to identify their convictions before running for office. And it's when those politicians don't identify what they believe in that they get into a lot of trouble. In part of your If You Really Knew Me, you had to think about what you value or what you believe in, and those are your convictions. You'll see this in English class with characters, beliefs, and anyone in social studies who has had a belief in wanting to change something in society, that belief they have is their conviction. The next word you will see is chronological, okay? And it has that root word of chrono, which is referring to time. Chronological is an adjective, and basically all you're doing with chronological is placing events in the order that they occur in time. Okay, so you're thinking about timelines, you're thinking about things that are put in order based on when they happen, like what happened first or what happened last. You have chronologically. If something is sequential, linear, consecutive, those are all placing events in the order of time, okay? So my sentence here is events in a historical timeline should be written in chronological order. I mean, if you think about your social studies class, you start from the beginning, and now you're working your way through in chronological order our nation's history. Like chronological, we have the word sequence. However, this really doesn't have anything to do with time. Sequence is just a pattern or an order. So you've got sequencing, sequenced, sequential, sequences. And basically, if there's any other pattern or any order that you see, you're looking at a sequence. When I'm looking at math or science, if I see in math increments of 2, that's a sequence, okay? If you look at the definition of plot in English class, plot is the sequence of events in a story, okay? Exuberant is your next word. This is one of my all-time favorite words. It's an adjective, and it basically means full of enthusiasm or joy, meaning you are super, super happy. If I am exuberant, then I'm just in the greatest mood, okay? I'm exuberantly running around the room, or I'm exuding exuberance. It just means I'm really excited, I'm cheerful, or I'm elated, okay? I skipped exuberantly down the sidewalk toward the ice cream shop. I mean, who doesn't love ice cream, and who would not just be so happy to be going there? So that's where I use exuberantly. In English class, this is definitely a tone or mood word, but it's also a character trait. If you think about a character who's always happy-go-lucky, kind of like Soda Pop, you can consider them kind of exuberant. Social studies, again, when we won the Revolutionary War, we were pretty exuberant because we gained our freedom from Britain. So anytime you want to use the word happy, please use exuberant. It's so much better and a lot stronger, and it will make you sound infinitely more sophisticated. The next word is menacing. This is a verb or an adjective, and it basically means to be threatening or threatening. Okay, so if I'm thinking about something that's menacing, it's something that's frightening or it's scary or it's intimidating. I do have a sentence here with the growling dog. It was rather menacing as the mailman approached the house. I know that if I'm walking anywhere and there's a dog that's growling at me, it's very threatening. So it's a menacing situation. People can have menacing appearances. So if you're thinking about something being threatening, you could use the word menacing. Again, this could be a character's tone. It could be a mood. It could be a character trait. Anytime in social studies when there's something that's threatening there, you can consider it menacing. And if you think about Dennis the Menace, a menace is somebody who threatens like the social norms of society and really wreaks havoc on whatever it is that they're doing. Authentic. You actually probably remember this word if you've read On the Bridge. Seth's coat wasn't authentic, but Adam had this really old, authentic-looking leather coat that looked like it had been in a lot of fights. And again, this is an adjective. It means that it's real, it's not fake, it's not copied. It is something that's actually real. And I always think about my dad's Steelers jersey. It's an authentic NFL jersey. It's not one of those ones that you get at Walmart, which are the ones that I have. But it's authentic, meaning it's a real, honest to goodness jersey. It's not fake. It's not been copied. Same thing with like any brand name. You've got Uggs, you've got Sperry's, and then you have the brands that look like them but aren't them. You know, my mom actually has a lot of authentic Native American jewelry. It's not jewelry that was made in China that looks like Native American. It's actually made by Native Americans. Another thing is with the Titanic's wreckage, the artifacts that were found there are authentic to the boat. And that connects to social studies. You know, your primary sources and those artifacts that you'll see in social studies, those are authentic. Authentic can describe a character, somebody who's real and genuine and not fake. You could also, in science, you're given authentic experiences. And same thing with math. A lot of your math problems nowadays are trying to give you authentic or real world experiences. Something that's true, actual, genuine, and also realistic. Something that you can really apply. And that concludes our words for this week. And I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you soon.